My name is Bogere Ramadan. I'm a councillor for Kengera Ward and Soroti City East Division Speaker. It is to our disappointment that among all the cities in Uganda, that it's only Soroti. It's only Soroti, which I think that their government does not like. That I want to ask, first of all, the government, that on the behalf of people of Soroti, that please come and save the situation. Since we started as a city, every day they will tell you we are still new, and people are collecting a lot of money. It is only Soroti that which is still a very disorganized city, and that we have even failed to implement any council resolution for 2.5 years. I have never seen even one. They only implement the conditional monies, which they know that the RCC will be following it up. I am surprised that as a speaker of Soroti City East, I was not even invited even a single day to go and when they are commissioning anything, any project, any government project. I've never attended, and it's in the record. I don't know why we are leaders. When you try, they frustrate you. I only want to request our people that who elected us and gave us the mandate, that as leaders we are very capable and we are trying to fight the battle, but we only need their prayers and their support, that we do away with these people who are letting this city down. I also want to inform His Excellency the President of Uganda to intervene in this matter, that there are people who are taking advantage, that they are more NRM than others, and they are eating money with the technical persons, that because they are NRMs. But I also want to inform that personally I'm also NRM, and the NRM agenda is service delivery first. I am, as a member of NRM, I'm very disappointed that all this is happening and no government official is trying even to follow up. I want to apologize to our vendors of the main market, the ones who were arrested, that as leaders, we are very concerned of the arrest and we are following the matter. They took a very confused technical person to go and confuse the whole market. That up to date, instead of collecting 165 million per month, we are only collecting 2 million. And they are saying that she's a sister to the VP, the Vice President. And that's where we have reached.
Where is she?
So I want to ask the Vice President to come up openly and tell her relatives to do government work.
Not to sabotage.
Not to sabotage government work, that because they come with the Vice President in the same family. This one I'm very open. And I don't fear anyone because I know I was elected. I only have 2 years to go away, and if I go away, I will go home. But for now, as still I am a leader, we want to be very open. That please, let's give our people service delivery. Trust me that since we have a shortage of 174 teachers in the private, in these government-aided schools, we are registering poor results in our educations because we are lacking teachers. The accounting officer is never in the office. Never in the office. So we are asking, the PS of local government, is he aware that we don't have the town, the accounting officer of Soroti City? Because the man is in Mukono. Even now when you go, you will get our city COVID car, which was meant for the doctor of health center 4, who is now footing, packed in Mukono. I don't know if we have another Soroti City in Mukono. Or I don't know if they have relocated the health center 4 to Mukono, so that our vehicle is packed in Mukono. And that is what we are going through. Our people are suffering. People are taking advantage. They are using their offices to frustrate our people. And that's why people say the NRM government is not doing work. It is true. I am also trying to see, but I will defend my party because I come from NRM. That we don't want to do away with those people who are spoiling our party. When we even go to these roadworks, not even a single day that we were given accountability on monies that they sent for roads for 2.5 years, but we have about 4 engineers seated. When you go down on the ground, you get that it is only Soroti city with your fake roads all over the whole cities. Then you ask yourself, are we not in Uganda? You can move around and see the type of roads that we are using. Trust me that even in the divisions headquarters, for us as East, we don't have a headquarter. They have sold all the land. Even the Raleigh Park has been sold without the notice of council. Even the school land, the consent agreement has been signed without even asking the stakeholders of Soroti. As we speak, they are planning even to sell now the stadium. Soon we shall not have a stadium in Soroti. And those are the town clerks that they send for us. PS should come up and tell the Ugandans if he has given us a town clerk who should be reporting to him every Monday. We also want to know what is very important, that every Monday the accounting officer, instead of serving the people of Soroti, is busy serving the PS. So we want to request him, if he wants the accounting officer to be next to him, then we want to ask him to post him around Kampala so that the man will be crossing to his office. And they give us someone who will accept to serve the people of Soroti City. We passed several resolutions, but not even one has been implemented. The other day, the trailer made a very serious accident in the main street, where we even agreed as a council and passed a resolution, and money was released for the relocation of those people to the gazetted place. But up to now, all the monies have been ate. When you ask them, they don't want to know. The accounting officer tells you that write to me a letter if you want to meet me. That is where we have reached. No accountability of our monies. I wonder the school that the internal auditors went. Because if you even come and clear what you know that is wrong, then we have a problem. Most people will not see even heaven. And they are here. They are here. There are very many. Me, I want to tell them, let's first serve our people. The issue of politics will come. And if they do not vote for me, I will thank God. But when we put things...
Just from the recent concluded statement currently uttered by you, does it mean that the state clerk over Soroti is actually siding with the technical staff to eat up the money meant for service delivery?
Thank you very much. That was now where I was coming in. Because they have released a lot of money in this city, but they have implemented nothing. Nothing. Every time. When we even go through our budgets, we have motorcycles, we have computers, we have what. But when you go through that, you want the physical accountability, you will get the computers that they bought in 2016 is what they are still using up to now. By the way, even just declaring this, the releases is a tug of war. So these people, the day they send the money, they will go to Kampala. That they have a workshop. When they come back, they have already spent money. So they spent money in Kampala. When they come back here, they will tell you, let's wait for another release. We are suspicious. In fact, I'm worried where Soroti will be in the next 3 months. If government will not intervene in the situation. If government will not intervene in the situation, I am worried of 3 months from now. These people have even cleared the roads, the gazetted roads and approved in 1994. They have approved the people to construct the storage houses. And people don't have access now. And this is a city. So we are asking, which type of a city is Soroti? I want the Minister of Local Government to come and clarify to us, which type of the city that we have. I want to thank God and thank the district for giving us government land to the city. But I'm telling you, all the lands have been sold. So if government gives us a project now, we don't have where to put. Even the small that they got, they have sold. And that's where we have reached. Here they'll tell you local revenue, local revenue. They are the ones who sign agreement with these contenders. They are the ones, in fact, they have withdrawn all the powers from the divisions and brought here to the city to manage the local revenue. And the law says that the division is the collecting body. We are asking ourselves, which law is the accounting officer implemented? That's the problem of the city. Even the man has even gone on to frustrate all the councils. In the financial year, we have only met twice. I even don't know, as a speaker, I even don't know the next meeting. Because when you try to call, all the technical staffs will not be in attendance. So you fail. You can't have council without the technical persons. So we want to ask government to come up and recruit for us new people who are ready to serve the people of Soroti City.
My name is Daniel Okelo. I am the councillor representing people of Agora Ward and also double as the speaker of Soroti City West. Now that we are in the budgeting process, I am always very disappointed with Soroti City that normally IPFs are sent. When IPFs are sent,
what is the IPF?
That is indicative figures, financial figures. Planning figures. Okay, normally when we are in the budgeting process, but normally IPFs are sent. After when they are sent, of course they are sent based on your revenue collection of the previous year. But here in Soroti, there is a lot of under-declaring revenue. You find that in a particular financial year, you have over-collected revenue, but a lot of money is being spent at source. It is not being reflected in the system. And that is what is hindering the services even here in our communities in Soroti City. But when you follow very well, Soroti City collects a lot of money. There is a lot of money that we get from ground rent. A lot of money we get from property tax. There is money that we get from those are only two sources, and that is a lot of money if really it passes through the system. But for the case of Soroti City, there is a lot of under-declaring. That is hindering services in Soroti. There is another issue that is burning us. You know, it is very hard normally to get a UPDF commander in the front line during the battle. But I am volunteering to do it for the case of Soroti City West and Soroti City. From the time we got sworn in as the councillors of Soroti City, we have never gotten ex gratia from 2021 and 2022. That financial year just went down like that. We were volunteered to go to the ministry to meet our line ministry, to meet the Minister of Local Government. That we were even successful. We met him, discussed a lot with him, presented our issues, and he told us he was going to make a serious follow-up. But I am very surprised that up to now, the minister has not given us the feedback. He told us to follow up with him through our city woman member of parliament, and up to now we are not seeing anything. But I am so much worried that we are left with only 3 months for a financial year to end. So I am now fearing that they may tell us that how can you demand for money of the 2 financial years? It is quite not good that we are 10 cities in Uganda, but it is only Soroti City that has been left out. All the cities have gotten their money to dot, but it is still Soroti City that is demanding. You know, our total welfare is in the local revenue, the 20%. But in a situation where the technical people under-declare, they eat money at source and they are not declaring revenue, we end up getting only 50,000 when you sit in a council meeting. Now tell me, after 2 months, you sit in a council meeting and you get 50,000. Which services are you going to give to your people? It is now making us even to fear to attend even some burials. Because when you go in a certain barrio, people expect much. As the elected leader, they expect money from you. You see, we are beginning to fear our people as if we are enemies of people. That is what is, annoying us as Soroti City.